Hello, 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 hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome on in, Film, Lucky Emo, Big Cheese, Ron, Sensei's Feel. What is going on, everybody? Crow's here. What's going on, Crow? Good to see you. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy November. Happy Scarlet and Violet month. I am doing very well, Lucky Emo. I hope you're doing well as well. But good to see everybody. Hope everyone has had a terrific Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to this stream. I don't know why. Maybe I'm being naively optimistic, but I think we might get a shiny tonight. You upgraded me to the 5 pound bag. What an honor, Big Cheese. What an honor. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's. Well, actually, before we get into this hunt, there's been something on my mind lately. And I actually spent a good 45 minutes after stream yesterday getting this set up. I've been seeing something going around the streams lately that honestly kind of bothers me. And I usually try and stay out of controversial topics. But I felt that I wanted to use this platform as a way to let my thoughts be known. So let me ask you guys a question. Everybody that's here, let me ask you guys a question. What do you think of these Pokemon that are on the stream on the screen right now? You see those Pokemon? We got Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Slowbro. We got Rhyhorn. We got Ampharos. We got. I think this is getting a little choppy. This might have been too many gifts for me. We got Swampert. We Mega Swampert actually. We got Aggron. We got Crocodile. We got Zorua. I'm sorry, Zoroark. We got Greninja. We got Lycanroc, we got Beware. Anybody fan of any of those Pokemon? Let me know if it's looking choppy. I think it might just be an overload of gifts. I don't think it has anything to do with the stream. You love all of those. You love all of those. So those are popular Pokemon. People like those. Great selection. Very choppy. Yeah, it's an overload. It doesn't have to do with the stream. It's I put way too many gifts on this. Well, let me just remind you guys. Um, Hassan, welcome on in, my friend. I didn't mean to not say hello. Let me remind you guys that all of those Pokemon, all those Pokemon evolved from four legs to two legs. All of them evolved from four-legged Pokemon to bipedal Pokemon. That's all I wanted to say. Haram, what's going on? All right, let's turn these off, and that should take care of everything. But just want to get that out there. That's my opinion on the whole controversy. All right, let's get started with this hunt. Where's Litton? Well, I know that Incineroar is one of the ones that is used a lot when people are talking about their dislike of bipedal Pokemon, so I didn't want to include that one. You and Film are also soft racing for our shelf on map quest rate. That's awesome. Hassan, Film, keep me up to date on how that's going. Can't wait to see it. But let's go ahead and get back into this hunt. Excuse me. If you were here last night, you'll see the counter went up by one. That is just because because it's a different day, I had to go into the game and make sure that Dragapult was still going to be there. Thankfully, it was, so I didn't have to reset uh, the whole setup. But that's why the counter is up by one. Let me get the music started. Let me get my chat back up here, and let's get started. I did have a rare Alpha Pichu spawn in front of you, but got scared away by the Alpha Lux. Really? The Alpha Pichu got scared away by the Alpha Luxio. That's interesting. I forgot, or maybe I never realized that the Pokemon in Arceus could interact with each other like that in the wild. It's kind of cool. Spent at least 4, maybe 5 hours doing a camp and sleep method, but gave up on that. Oh my goodness. That's not shiny. So what did everyone get up to today? Other than Phil and Hassan, who are obviously doing the shiny race, anyone else do anything fun, exciting today? 100 Rapidash? That is a lot of Rapidash. You got 100 on your Algebra 2 test? Hassan, congratulations. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. When I was in school, my two best subjects were math and English. And I really enjoyed English. I didn't really enjoy math. I was good at it, but I didn't enjoy it. But I'm glad that I learned a lot because, especially nowadays, not just with my job, which is important for it, but also for shiny hunting, math is so incredibly important. Yes, Sensei, I briefly saw that DM right before I went live. Let me take a closer look at it after stream, and I'll get back to you, buddy. You went to your buddy's comic store. He had a bunch of Sandman comics. I couldn't remember who the two artists you like. Trying to find their covers to see. Well, the thing about the Sandman covers, right, is they actually had a separate artist who handled, I think, all of the covers. It was really more of a like a painter type artist, and his name was, I'm blanking. But the inside artwork, Chris Bacalo and Sam Keith were the two artists I really liked that did Sandman. That's not shiny. I got up to school. It was laid back day with this reading for English and simple 4 digits times 4 digits for math. Nice. That sounds like it would be a good school day. Like, I don't think there's a lot of kids that like wake up in the morning and jump out of bed excited to go to school to learn. Maybe having friends, can offset that a little bit. I don't think anyone says, "Yay, I can't wait to go to class to learn stuff." But a day like that sounds like it would be like a good day. Like, oh, this is nice. This is a pretty simple day. Only excited to go to school on your birthday. Yeah, we talked about that before, Hassan. We talked about that right around your birthday, I think. That's something that I cannot relate to at all because my birthday is in the summer, so I've never gone to school on my birthday. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I would or would not like to go to school on my birthday. I like the fact that my birthday when I was growing up was like always a vacation day. And then even as I became an adult, most years I take my birthday off of work because it's my day, dang it. I don't want to work on my birthday. You had an idea similar to Film's game, but not exactly. That's cool, Conal. You avoid going to school on your birthday, Film? No, geez, I don't misunderstand me. I wasn't saying I don't like the cover artist. I do like the cover artist. I think his art's incredible. I just mean that the cover artist is a separate artist from the one that does the inside art for Sandman. Actually, that's going to bother me. Give me 1 second. We'll do, you know what? We'll pull a Gage Perez. We'll do a half encounter. Well, we can't do a half encounter if I don't start the game, can we? Is it Malcolm Jones the third? That's not shiny. No. It's not Kelly Jones. How am I blanking? Dave McKean. That's it. Dave McKean. did the covers to all the issues. They were very cool covers. Like, I don't know how well you can see this. Like, this is the type of it's like a mixed medium type artwork style that Dave McKean would do. All right, sorry guys, let me get caught up on chat. Um, can you share your idea? Sure, you can share your idea. It's like a game. Okay, so instead of doing a movie or TV show, it would be a game title. Okay. Twilight's here. What's going on, Twilight? Yeah, your birthday was in the middle of a hurricane this year. That was crazy. Let me get comfortable here. There we go. That's not shining. So I don't know if there's any other content creators in the chat that do shorts. I've been doing more shorts recently than I have in the past, and the last couple shorts, it's really been annoying me. It's this thing where when I set the short up to upload to YouTube, everything's fine, and then a little bit later, YouTube will randomly decide to disable comments. And then I'll go in and I'll re-enable comments again. Then a little bit later, I'll check again, and it will have disabled the comments again. And it takes like 2 or 3 times of me going in and re-enabling comments for it to finally stick, and it's really bothering me. JK, welcome on in. Like up for a frame, you can catch like a really tiny version of the Pokemon. Do you mean like when it's spawning out of the ground? Is that what you're talking about, Lucky Emo? Yeah, that's what you're talking about? Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. Don't know what to do about this Virizion. I do. Keep going. Keep going, film. This is your penance for getting 2 type nulls in under 350 checks. You're going to have a Virizion that takes you a few days. Shiny Alpha Luxio, nice Hassan. Then what's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? Then I don't know if you were here yesterday for it, but during the stream yesterday, we had a donation from someone named Shout Out to Ron G, and I had said how kind and generous and unnecessary it was that that person would donate. I know you like to keep tabs on who all supports the stream. And I just wanted to let you know that this incredibly nice person named Shout Out to Ron G made a donation yesterday, and that I greatly appreciated it. Yeah, I don't know, Twilight. I don't know why we haven't gotten it yet. You didn't get it? Oh no, Hassan. Yeah, Sensei, like I said, let me take a look at that. Let me take a look at that DM later on and let you know what I think. I skimmed it. I just gotta read it closer. I pre-ordered Violet yesterday, but not both because you couldn't find a hard copy of Scarlet. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday, and I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, are there stores where the pre-orders are sold out of the physical copy? Thank you, Ron. You pre-order on Amazon. Really? So the physical Scarlet was sold out on Amazon. That's nuts. Yeah, I'm going to our local GameStop here is having a midnight release party, so I'll be going on Thursday night to pick it up, and then heading home and trying my best to sleep. It's going to be tough, and then streaming as soon as I get up in the morning. And I officially put in my time off today for the 18th, and I don't know why it took me this long to realize it, but the following week is Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna have a 3-day weekend, 18th, 19th, 20th, and then I gotta work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I know we got Film here. I know we got Ron here. I haven't seen Ari. I haven't seen Kirk. I haven't seen Brooke. I haven't seen Joyce yet, or Fernando. But Film, I know that you said that you're not going to be in the streams that first weekend because of spoilers, which I totally get. I totally understand and don't feel bad about. Ron, are you going to be able to be here that first weekend? Definitely awesome. Thank you. You pre-order it, so you might be able to make it. Okay. It is the 18th. I will be streaming early morning Eastern. At that point, it'll be Eastern Standard Time on the 18th. Brooke, hello, my friend. How are you? How you doing today? Brookie! Happy Halloween, Hefty. I'm using Internet Explorer to send you this message. Wow, Cookie is sending us a message from the past. That's really cool. You're good, just super tired? I bet. You're probably up all night eating all that candy, weren't you? You might live. Your sister's due date is the 17th through the 20th. Oh, wow. So lucky Emo, you are going to have a little niece or nephew. That's awesome. You randomly woke up at 2 a.m. this morning. Oh, man. I don't like it when that happens. It wasn't that bad. 2 a.m. is pretty darn bad. But last night I had one of those. I think it was because I had that 2 cups of coffee during stream last night. I was doing stuff after the stream, then I finally went to bed, and I fell asleep probably around 11:30, 11:45, and then I woke up at like 3:30, took my glasses off, turned the light off, went back to sleep, and I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I slept in, I'm gonna be late for work. And I grab my phone and I see that it's like 15 minutes before my alarm was about to go off. So I didn't, I only had like like maybe like 3 hours of sleep and then 2 hours of sleep last night. Candyland Christmas tree. That sounds really nice, Brooke. I can't wait to see pictures. And Cookie, thank you very much. I hope I get the. Well, we got the Dracula cookie, but thank you. I appreciate the good luck. I'm going for the Dragapult now. Yeah, Hassan, maybe reach out to Lunala, see if she can help you. Nightmare Before Christmas, is it a Halloween or Christmas movie? I like to think it's both. I like to think it's both. I think it works for either. I can't remember, and I should know this. I can't remember when the movie came out. I don't know if someone can look that up, find out what the release date was for Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if it came out in the Halloween season or in the Christmas season. You got snagged at work, but that was a cool cover. Okay, no problem, Cheese, no problem. But yeah, I'm sorry if I came off as um, dismissive, Cheese. I didn't mean to come off as dismissive. Yeah, I really do like the artist that does the covers. Um, but the internal artwork, Chris Bacalo and Sam Keith are my favorites from Sandman. I got you, Cheese. Oh, Hassan, that's awesome. Congratulations on the 320 subs. That's fantastic. Hassan, when did you start posting content on your channel? I can't remember how long it's been. Oh, wow, Lucky Emo. Yeah, how about that? Thank you for looking that up. They totally did that on purpose. So it technically was a Thanksgiving movie. Billy's here. What's going on, Billy? How was your day? Hope it was a terrific Tuesday. Um, all right, so Hassan, when with this new iteration, did you start posting content? Cookie, do you have a question? What is my favorite color of all time? It is blue. Pretty boring, but blue. Oh my god, is that the legendary and favorite Rianne? What's going on, Rianne? It's going great. I'm frying up some orca. You're frying up orca or okra? I hope you're frying up okra. Put some chicken in the oven. Well, if it's okra and chicken, I'm coming over. If it's orca and chicken, I'm gonna be calling PETA. A couple months ago, so 320 subs in a couple months. That's really good growth this time. You're right. I do keep tabs of people, and so happen to know who donated that nice message yesterday. What a coincidence, huh? They said, "Of course, you're a legend, Hefty and Ranji." Yeah, it was very nice of them, Zen. They said very, very nice things about me and Ron, which was very nice. What shade of blue? Okay, all right. I can relate this to Pokemon. Cookie, are you familiar with the shiny Xerneas? I got 250 subs from it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You already did have subs, but no, that's great, Hassan. That's great. You're showing some serious growth. That's fantastic. Yeah, 70 subs in a couple months is not bad. Not bad at all. It's a lot more subs than most people on YouTube have. But yeah, Cookie, if you look at the shiny Xerneas, that shade of blue is my favorite. That's why shiny Xerneas is my favorite shiny legendary. It looks so good with the white. Film usually waits a little bit after stream starts to start the game, and he'll make the announcement when we're getting started. You go for shiny Xerneas after Tapu Lele. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It was the first soft reset hunt I ever did. The torso blue or the horns that are blue when it's dormant. I'll show you. So this blue, the blue right here, right on its body, that shade of blue. That's my most favorite color in the whole wide world. It is a cool shade of blue. I also have on my blue socks right now. You would appreciate this cookie. They're my Grover socks. They're oh, what's the name of this brand? They're the nice sock brand. I forget. And Christmas before last, Hefty Dad got me a box of socks of Sesame Street characters. So I got like Elmo, I got Cookie Monster, I got Grover, I got Bert, I got Ernie, and I got Oscar and Big Bird. Fun time. Yeah, Dorian, wasn't that a fun like 5 minutes for you? What was it? Third check, Dorian? And welcome on in, by the way. Good to see you, my friend. Cookie asked why it's dormant. Yes, Cookie did. Yeah, cerulean. I guess cerulean would be a good word for it. Guy Lou in the trash can. Oscar. Third cup of coffee. This is also my third cup of coffee, Brooke. So Brooke, cheers to you. And Ron, thank you for dropping that link. You guys know the deal. You guys know that when Film and Brooke and Ron drop a link, it's a link to one of my good friends whose content blows my own content out of the water. So if you click on those links and find out some reason you're not already subbed to all these people, please do that. I guarantee you won't be disappointed in their streams. Oh, you got a good one? You got a good one, Dorian? Yes, I think you'll get shiny Alpha Luxio before 100. You relate to Oscar the Grouch a lot because you live in filth. Oh, stop it, Hassan. Okay, sorry, Film. Let me see here. What? Last message, then the message. Just kidding, put before my last. Oh my lord. That was a while ago. I'm sorry I missed that. Your name is now Film Leader. Is that the one? Cookie's gonna send me something awesome. Did me and my dad play Tetris in the 90s? We did. We did on the old Game Boy, the old gray brick Game Boy. Oh my goodness. Cookie. Are you serious? That is the most adorable thing. Have you shown this to Brooke, Cookie? Does that make us blockbusters? Ha ha ha! Dorian, I like it. I like it. The Poliwhirl's whirl would taste amazing? Oh my gosh, Karam, you better not be eating Poliwhirls. It was funny film. I'm sorry I missed it. Seen a pic about the first Sesame Street character to be homeless, and someone put, "What you talking about? Austin the Grass has been living in a trash can for 20 years." Exactly, and 20 is an understatement. That boy's been living in a trash can, I'm pretty sure, since the late 60s. Almost scary. Just imagine his eyes at the end of the hallway with a single light bulb. Yikes, Lucky Emo. You got a point there. You got a point there. It's an eco home. Oh my goodness. All right, Hassan, thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. I didn't hit the up on that one, did I? I feel like I'm missing the counter. Does anybody remember? I'm not sure if he's still on Sesame Street or not. Believe it or not, it's been a couple of years since I've watched Sesame Street. I remember when I was a kid, Oscar had I don't know if it was a pet or just a friend that was a worm. It was a little worm guy that would hang out with Oscar. Does anybody remember what that worm's name was? What did I dress up as yesterday? Well, according to the people within the stream yesterday, I either dressed up as a YouTuber, I dressed up as a Hefty, or I dressed up as a great guy. So you can take your pick from one of those, I suppose. What about you, Cookie? What did you dress up as? And again, Cookie, please tell me you sent that picture of Brooke that you sent me. Time to suffer. Uh-oh. Zen with the Unite Lurks. Thank you so much, Zen. Slimy. Thank you, Lucky Emo. Yes, Slimy the worm. I like that little worm. You dressed up as your teacher from the 6th grade. Oh my goodness. I've died of cuteness overload. Did he send it to you, Brooke? Alright, I feel like we're playing a little too clicky here. Let me show you. Do you mind? Oh, you sent me another picture. Cookie, do you mind if I show chat? John-Chi, what's going on? Good to see you. It's kind of the point where last night you had a dream about getting shiny Virizion. And what color was Virizion in your dream? It's all good. Alright, guys. So Cookie sent Brooke and I a picture of, I'm assuming Cookie's dog in its Halloween costume. That's a dog in a pig costume. There's another picture. Pinkish red. Okay, so it was like the normal shiny color. Look at that dog dressed up as a pig. That is adorable. Cujo, what's going on, buddy? Cujo and John G, welcome on in to the chat. Hope you both had a terrific Tuesday. Yeah, it's just too adorable. Cujo, you got your laddies? That's awesome. You dressed up as a broke adult with crippling debt and depression. I'd like to say you outdid yourself this year. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cookie. I love you. I have met so many amazing and hilarious and wonderful and sweet and nice people this year. Last year was just depression. So yeah, it's you've expanded upon it. You're getting more intricate with the costume. You know, whether you put rough or oink, right? I guess it would be like a roink. 206 DAs. Congratulations, Cujo. That's a beautiful shiny too. And one of my few fails, but I did reclaim it, thankfully. I'm glad I met you, nerd. Likewise, then. Likewise. Oh, crap. I just realized it's Spotlight Hour. And I'm not going to go for a shiny, but I don't have the costume Duskull, so I would like to get one. Just for the collection. There are 3 words that float around my head while I hunt this. Hey, Cynical Cyan, what's going on? It was your first DA target. Well, congratulations, Cujo. That's awesome. Cooking oven-baked chicken drumsticks with gravy and green beans and carrots on the side and some rice. Oh my lord, Brooke. Alright, there's the Duskulls. Oh, it's got flowers on its head. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, since I'm lurking while doing a brilliant diamond Masuda hunt for shiny Zangoose. Well, good luck on that, man. Good luck on the Zangoose. Amazing shiny. I love it. Just give up are the 3 words that go in Filmmaster's head. Well, you know, if you give up, you're never going to get it. Never give up. That's right, Dorian. Never give up, never surrender. As a wise philosopher once said. That's not shiny. For dinner tomorrow, we're going to Carrabba's. You're going to eat all the mussels. Nice. I do like mussels. I like mussels. I like clams. I like oysters. You finished your 4 island dexes, but apparently you need all the ultra beasts for the dex. Yes. Yeah. So Cynical Cyan, there's technically 5 dexes in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. There's the 4 island ones, and there's a main one that has additional entries. I want to eat Zacian in its crown form. I don't know if you're the only one, but I'm not one. Fish is okay. It depends. For me, it depends on the fish. There's some fish that are just too fishy for me. But like tuna, tilapia, salmon, I like those. Aries here. What's going on, Aries? Pokemon meal idea. Chansey egg, slowpoke tail, medium rare, cooked in small olive oil. Ooh, you could probably make a nice meal out of that. Yeah. In Florida, once I had this fish called snook fried. It was literally the best fish I've ever had. I've never heard of snook. Is that like a regional thing? Is that like I don't want to say a delicacy, but like, is that... I'm assuming I would be able to head down to like Red Lobster and get that or something. I do like sushi, Cookie. I really like sushi, actually. Very regional to the South Gulf area, Naples. Okay, hmm. I don't know the next time I get down to Florida, but next time I'm down south, in like the South Carolina, Georgia area, I'll keep my eyes open, see if there's anything around there. Oh my gosh, Lucky Emo, you're right. It has already been 40 minutes. That's nuts. It feels like it's been 10 minutes. What do you eat your sushi with? So when I have sushi, I have a little dipping bowl of soy sauce that I put a little wasabi in and mix it in with the soy sauce. And then if I'm switching between rolls or between sashimi types, I'll nibble on a little bit of ginger to cleanse the palate before I move on to the next type. You don't see it past there, even Northern Florida? Really? Okay. Well then, I guess I'm just crap out of luck. Tommy is here, and Tommy, you love sushi too. That's awesome. I do use chopsticks, yes. You see the picture sword on your Switch. That's the crown form, and you'd eat the sword too. My goodness. You'll be lurking. All right, Ari. Thank you for the lurks. And thank you for being here. Storm's happening where you are. A bad storm or a regular storm? Are we talking like batten down the hatches or grab your umbrella when you go out to the car? Gonna head out and learn some more piano songs. Very cool. I wish I could. I wish I could play the piano. Spicy California roll. That's a good one. Now on to Sword and Shield soft resets. Twilight, are you still going for your Dragapult, or did you move on to something else? What do I eat sushi with? Chopsticks. You'll eat a bunch of Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Pokemon World, better watch out for Karam. You are indeed still going. Nice, Twilight. Regular, but the raid or rain is batting your window. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Tires had a 3-hour stream last night. 3 hours, oh my goodness. Did you know that chopsticks can actually taint the flavor of sushi? What are you supposed to use instead, Cheats? And if I swear to all that is holy, if you say fork. Fingers, okay. I can see that. Where do I get my sushi from? Well, here's the embarrassing thing. I live literally in the middle of a landlocked state. But we do have a couple of nice actual hibachi and sushi restaurants in town that get their fish in fresh. Also, our local grocery store, and I know that sounds horrible, but it's a fairly nice grocery store chain. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Wegmans, but we have a Wegmans here, and they make fresh sushi every day. I don't like so like sometimes I'll get it, but not a lot of times because it's extremely overpriced at the grocery store. Still like using chopsticks? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever stop using chopsticks. And Busy, welcome on in, by the way. Good to see you. My good friend Busy, who I'm falling in love with more and more each day. You watch this whole documentary thing of proper prepping eating sushi. Nigiri, where you let the rice hit your tongue, is technically wrong. You're supposed to let the fish hit your palate. Ooh, is that wouldn't happen to be Jiro Dreams of Sushi, would it, cheese, or is it a different documentary? Is it a local grocery store? It's like a regional chain, Brooke. It's all throughout the state here, and I think it might be in New York and Maryland too, and maybe Ohio. I might be overestimating it, but um, it's it's like I mean I don't know what chain to compare it to, but it's like a higher quality grocery store. Like you're gonna pay a little bit more at this grocery store than you will at like a Giant or a Save a Lot or a Piggly Wiggly, but it's higher quality food. It was a while ago, but that's gonna change how I eat sushi. I'll have to check that out, cheese. Yeah, I'd be interested in learning more about it. Okay, Busy knows Wegmans. Not quite like a Walmart. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Ruse is very expensive. Okay, so maybe not quite on the level of Ruses. Maybe not as bougie as Ruses, but maybe like one step down from that. No tongue on rice, tongue on fish. That's right, Busy. You always want to get get the tongue on the fish. It's a fancy grocery store. What, Wegmans? Also, when eating rolls, the flat part touching your tongue is better than for flavor than eating it sideways. Oh yeah, that I definitely do choose. That I definitely do. Okay, Busy thinks Wegmans is fancy. I mean, it's not fancy. I didn't think it was. Maybe just the one here is not as fancy as other Wegmans. Void, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. The first time I tried sushi, I was probably 22. When I was growing up, I actually did not like any seafood at all. Even when I was a kid, like I would eat fish sticks like every other kid, but I didn't really like them. But it was like, you know, if that's what was for dinner, I'd eat them and like dip them in ketchup. Um, but I was never really a big fish fan. And then when I got out of college and started working at the agency I was at before the agency I work at now, and I started going on business trips with my boss. He'd take us to nice fancy restaurants, and I started trying it and found out that I guess I grew into it, and I like seafood and especially sushi. Um, Not quite a fresh market situation, but close. Yeah, exactly, cheese. Exactly. Sprouts. Okay. Original does a fresh sushi every day too. I only shop there for the meat because they have their own butcher. Yep. Wegmans has a butcher too. Iceland, Salisbury's, Tesco. I've heard of Tesco and Aldi, and we have an Aldi here as well. You're making a sausage and chicken Alfredo tonight. Crow, I will be over as soon as stream is done. Everybody's making such delicious dinners tonight, and I'm going to heat up a couple hot dogs. Well, even here overseas is way different from in the USA. Well, I know, I mean, you're probably right. I do know that, I don't know if it was nationwide, but at least around here, Aldi's got a huge makeover. Like here, um, up until I think 2 years ago, Aldi's was like the discount grocery store. It's like where you would go to buy like foods at like wholesale prices, a lot of off-brand stuff. Um, you'd have to pay for bags, things like that. And then they kind of remodeled and remarketed themselves, and now they're uh, more of like a almost like a health food type store. Maybe not health food, maybe that's not the right word, but it's supposed to be like more like fresh. It's like more it feels weird saying this, like a more green grocery store. Yeah, discount, exactly, cheese. Burger and mac and cheese. Busy, I'll be there right after stream. And I know Billy was saying she was cooking up some chicken and okra, which sounded amazing as well. So you come make your rounds. We'll have plates waiting for you. Sounds good, Brooke. I need to get down that way sometime. Get down to Louisiana. This is miserable. Film. In all seriousness, if you're getting like upset or not upset, that's not the right word. If you're getting frustrated if with the hunt, if it's starting to feel like work, there is nothing wrong with taking a break and doing something else. You have to share. Yes, you have to share with me, Busy. I think that's pretty clear. Gotta go, Karam. All right. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. You haven't eaten today. All right. You can have the burger. Just save me like two forkfuls of the mac and cheese. Going to a chicken joint with the FIL. Oh, in-laws. Okay. Our father-in-law. Morgan Freeman is 8th. Nice. You think he'll be there when you go? Dragon it. Welcome on in. How you doing? I tried to talk and swallow coffee at the same time. They shut it down for him. Wow. You miss being able to eat sushi. You're not able to eat sushi anymore? Did I see Pokey Surge last night? I did not, Tommy. He was funny? That's good. Can't take a break because there are other things I want to do. Um, well, like you're not able to set aside that hunt to do something else? I gotcha. Oh my gosh, that made my eyes water a little bit. All you can eat buffets, it depends on what type of all you can eat buffet we're talking about, Cookie. Um, oh, your immune system won't allow you. I see, Busy. I'm sorry. Um, uh, oh, he dressed up as Carrie. That's cool. And Daylight's here. What's going on, Daylight? Cookie, let me tell you a story about young naive Hefty. This was a 18-year-old Hefty, freshman year of college, out in the big world for the first time, on his own, hanging out with friends, going to explore the city in which he moved, and went with a few friends to the local Chinese buffet on the Golden Strip. And it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. And 18-year-old Hefty, while he did not enjoy seafood, he did enjoy like shellfish. He enjoyed like crab and lobster. And saw that the all-you-can-eat buffet in the middle of the day had crab legs. There's one piece of advice I can give everyone here to hold on to and remember for the rest of their life. Never eat crab legs in the middle of the day from an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. Just, just trust me, don't do it. But if we're talking about an all-you-can-eat buffet, like something like Haas's or Bonanza, absolutely, absolutely. I'll do those. I'll do those buffets all day long. What happened to 18-year-old Hefty? He became very familiar with the locations of the bathrooms throughout the entire dormitory. Not a good time. Not a good time. Room temperature shellfish that has been sitting there for several hours. Don't eat it. Amber's here. What's going on, Amber? My dear, my love, the light of my life. I hope you had a terrific Tuesday so far. I hope that the day has been at least half as lovely as you are. Is it true that in the US you only have to be in school until 16? No. I think I think there's like loophole. I shouldn't say loopholes. I think there's circumstances in which you can get emancipated at certain ages. But no. You're supposed to be in school until you finish your senior year of high school, which is typically either 17 or 18 years old. Herr Demonio, welcome on in. Good to see you again. One of our newest subscribers. Thank you for coming back. Did it taste better coming back up? Um, I don't want to talk about it anymore. It was just they were not good crab legs. They were not good crab legs. Hardship emancipated at 14. Otherwise, it has to be okay. There you go. Cheese knows more about it than I do. Do I prefer Joe's Crab Shack or Red Lobster? We don't have a Joe's Crab Shack here. I've only been there a couple times, like when I've been visiting other people. We do have a Red Lobster here, so I'm more familiar with Red Lobster. But I would. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because, like Red Lobster is comfortable and familiar. Joe's is something different. So I feel like I would. Like if we got a Joe's here, like if a Joe's opened up tomorrow, I would probably stop going to Red Lobster. Not that I go to Red Lobster a lot, but I would probably start going to Joe's just because it's something different, and do that for a while until like the novelty kind of wore off. You and Amber are TikTok buddies. That's cool. Last time you had Red Lobster, you got sick. Oh, I'm sorry, film. I hope it wasn't like my. Where do you live, Hefty? I live at 1438. No, I live in central Pennsylvania, Cookie. You send each other all types of TikToks. That's awesome, Brooke. Watching Neighborhood Wars, is that a TV show or is that something you watch out your window in the living room? Ah, the cheddar biscuits. Yes, the cheddar biscuits. One year I was invited to my boss's house for Easter and I asked him what I could bring and he said, Hefty, don't worry about it. We got everything covered. And I said, no, I got to bring something. He said, all right, you can handle the rolls. So I went to Red Lobster and bought 2 dozen cheddar biscuits to go and took it to my boss's house for Easter. There was way too much food. There was like food to last for days and all amazing, delicious food. Um, like Gordon Ramsay type setup here. I was the star of the day because I brought the cheddar biscuits. It's a TV show? Okay, I'm not familiar with that show. I'll have to check that out. Cheddar biscuits are the devil? Yes, they are. The heck is this shiny? It's already been over 350 encounters. I was 7 and very, very ill, so my dad had the bright idea to take me to a restaurant. I ordered a small pizza, took one bite, and oh no. 2 weeks later, they closed. Was it me? Nobody knows. Oh my goodness, lucky emo. Oh, I'm sure, I'm sure. Oh my god, that just reminded me of a story. That's not an appropriate story for this channel. But I have a similar story at I have a similar story from when I was 23 and it was at a bar, not a restaurant. Oh, but yeah, I'm sure that the other customers, Lucky Emo, did not appreciate that night either. Near the 5-star restaurant. Oh my goodness. It's a 5-star restaurant selling pizza. You can get some pretty fancy pizzas. There are fancy pizzas available, and I'm sure since Lucky Emo was 7 years old, they probably had a fancy children's menu as well. 24 karat pizza. Yeah, pretty much. You probably had like goat cheese and like I don't know, veal and who knows what else. You like making pizza? You should make me a pizza, Busy. I think I'm gonna do like just a cross country tour soon. And just stop at all of your houses and you can make me dinners. It's like shredded gold on top of it with diamond stars. You know what? There's actually what am I thinking of? Uh, I bet of all people, I have a feeling Big Cheese would know this. There was something a few years ago. It was like what was it? It was like an ice cream or some sort of dessert or something that this ridiculously fancy restaurant had that was selling for like thousands of dollars. And one of the things was it had shaved gold flakes on top of it. Film, do you, or cheese. Do you know what I'm talking about? Zed, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? You welcome on in. Yeah, the Sunday. The Sunday. Who was it that had that big cheese? It was ridiculous. Like it was like the most fancy. I'm sure. I think there's like truffles in there too. There's like the most ridiculous ingredients, and then there was like literal gold in it too. And it was like I want to say it was like hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars for this dessert. Just like pure opulence. 250K, is that what it was? It's ridiculous. Yes, Dad, how you doing today? I hope you had a terrific Tuesday. course it was in New York City. It could have only been New York or LA. Kids menu and got goat cheese. I knew it was goat cheese. I knew it was going to have goat cheese in it. Fresh tomatoes from the garden. I love a good fresh tomato. Been doing awesome. I'm gonna have dinner a little bit. And what are you gonna have for dinner, Zed? You always have good dinners too. I bet you there's probably some basil on that pizza too. Were you panting for gold later, right? Gross. Gross, busy. It was your favorite place to dinner? Really, Cheeks? Serendipity 3. I would go to Serendipity 3, but I never went to 1 and 2, so I feel like I'd just be lost. Egg salad sandwiches and homemade applesauce. That's a wholesome meal right there, Zed. A wholesome meal for a wholesome man. Now's the time when we find out if Razzie is lurking. Magical and quaint and such a delight. Quaint is an interesting word for a restaurant that has a $250,000 dessert. Antonian Arcanine is better than Hisuian. I agree with that. The original is definitely better. Can someone let me know, is Razzie streaming tonight? Starting Resident Evil 3 sometime in the next week. Awesome. How did the stream go last night, Zed? Coolest little coffee shop. They have this frozen hot chocolate. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Changed my life. I love Razzie. I love Razzie too. It went well. Awesome. Not streaming, but Eevee Queen is. Oh, okay, cool. It was in what movie was it in, Big Sheets? You're back. Thank goodness you're back, Daylight. I need your luck. I need you here with me. Chat, let me ask you this. After we get the Dragapult, the next hunt we're going to do is going to be a Reggie. Oh, Serendipity with John Cusack. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw that back in the day. Next hunt we're going to do is a Reggie. I'm not going to bother with a poll, just because that seems like a lot of energy, and I'm like being lazy right now. But just tell me in the chat, would you rather see me start with Regieleki or Regidrago? It's one of your favorite guilty pleasures? Nothing wrong with that, cheese. Guilty pleasure movies are fine. You're lurking? Alright, I will leave you alone, Zed. I'll stop asking you questions. But thank you for lurking. Lucky to get it out of the way. Lucky, says Cujo. What do you mean by get it out of the way, Twilight? I'm not arguing with you, Lucky. I'm just not sure I understand what the out of the way means. Reggie Drago, I would like first, but it's up to you. Because it's not even shiny. Oh, I see what you're saying. Kind of like do the crap one first and build up to the good one. Okay, I see what you mean. You can ask questions. Ooh, what questions should I ask? What questions should I ask? Zed, what color socks do you have on right now? No socks. Oh my goodness. Last message. I'm sorry. Last message was hi Zeddy. You mean the one before that? I'm just ready for Gary Spring and Hefty shiny bonding time in 2 weeks. Me too, Daylight. Me too. I usually wear really short black socks. Okay, like the ankle socks. If Zed says anything other than pink, he's a liar. Oh my goodness. That message. That's right, Daylight. You and I are going to be attached at the hip when it comes to co-op shiny hunting. Zed, what was your favorite birthday? And actually, if you don't mind me asking, I don't even know how old you are. I have a feeling you're either 14 or 36. It's one of those two. If you ask my in-law about socks, he would show you his sock drawer and explain every sock. Oh my goodness, one of those people. A story behind every sock. Never ask a lady her age. Are you? Whoa, are you calling Zed? Okay, all right. So close, actually, 57. I was close. I was close. Just 21 years off. And you don't have a favorite birthday. I'm going to assume that means that every birthday was equally amazing. Not assuming gender. Well, that's fair, Amber. Starting to hunt Ultra Sun tomorrow. What method should you use? Definitely the SOS method. Well, okay, Cujo, it depends. It depends. Have you beat the game? Where are you at? Where are you at? Are you still playing through, or are you all done and now on to doing all the shiny hunting in the world? Blair, what's going on? It is Totodile Tales himself, the legend. Welcome on in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Beating the game and gotten the charm, definitely do SOS method, Cujo. SOS method all day, every day. My favorite shiny hunting method ever. Doing fantastic. Fantastic, Totodile Tales. How are you doing? How was Halloween? What did you dress up as? Because I know you dressed up as something. My favorite birthday was the one where Ancient wished me a happy birthday. Aw, why? That's adorable. You know, nobody's done anything cool for me for my birthday in terms of like planning me a party or setting up something special. I've always had to plan something. Same here, Cheese. Same here. Not gonna lie, it's always been like a wish in the back of my head that someone would surprise me, like with a surprise party. Um, I was kind of hoping that would happen for my 30th. That didn't happen. Then I was hoping it would happen for my 40th. However, my 40th birthday was the summer of 2020. So, as depressing as it is, and don't feel bad for me because I still had a fine time, um, I spent my 40th birthday with just me and my best friend watching TV because the world was shut down at the time. I wish I had time to dress up. My start time was 5 a.m., an hour drive away, so I forgot to grab my Pikachu hat. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Blair. Surprise! Nice, busy. Doing Riolu then has the highest call rate, by the way, which is impressive. Yes, Cujo, just make sure that your hunter is a ghost. Yep, yeah, Twilight's got it. Make sure your hunter is a ghost. If your hunter is a ghost, Riolu cannot touch you, and it won't be able to kill itself. Also, assuming you're going to be using the Harvest Skill Swap Trick Lepaberry strategy. Going to bed. All right, Lucky Emo, thank you for being here. Have a great night. Trying to go backwards, but it's not working. Yes, it has Final Gambit, Cujo, and with Final Gambit, it's like Explosion. Like it'll KO itself immediately. But Final Gambit is a fighting move, and since ghost types are immune to fighting moves, when it tries to use Final Gambit, nothing will happen. Planned during a surprise party in Alana, it's not been returned. Oh my goodness, what the heck's up with that, Amber? Hunting Cryogonal, very underrated shiny. Very underrated shiny. Cryogonal is a beautiful shiny. Use Blacephalon, there you go. Yep, just use Blacephalon and you'll be fine. Blacephalon can also learn Trick, for what it's worth. So you can use that to give it the Lepaberry so it doesn't struggle, as long as you also skill swap Harvest onto it. I've always wanted a surprise party. I have too. I just don't know if it'll ever happen for me. That's okay. If my biggest complaint about my life is that no one ever threw me a surprise party, I'd say I'm living a very blessed life. Now, me and my wife's anniversary is also my birthday, so we kind of separately plan on a different day for that. Which, wait, so Cheese, is your anniversary literally on your birthday? Let's surprise each other with a party. Okay, that sounds good. So, Cheese, did you get married on your birthday? Wow, what a birthday present. Ring to remember anniversaries? Absolutely. All right, Daylight is inviting everyone over for a surprise party, so everyone go to Daylight's house, but act surprised when you show up. Going to lurk. All right, thank you so much for being here, Totodile Tales. And I don't know, I might have missed it. Did we drop a Totodile Tales link in the chat yet? Regardless if we did or not, can we please drop another one? If you guys don't know Totodile Tales, let me tell you a little bit about him. He's a shiny hunter like the rest of us, but he also specializes in the Pokemon cards. He does. Apparently, it's a thing. I had never heard about it until everyone started telling me about Totodile Tales. He does a thing called a rip and ship, Does it most Saturdays, I believe, most Saturday nights, where um, like you can buy Pokemon card packs from him. Like he buys up like all these Pokemon card packs. You can buy Pokemon card packs from him, and he'll open them on stream for you, and you get to like celebrate with the entire chat, with the entire community when you pull those rare cards, those alt arts, those rainbows, those reverse hollows, those other buzzwords I'm still learning, and then he'll mail them to you. I am not really into the Pokemon cards. It's never been a thing that I've really been into, not because I don't like them, but more like I know that if I start to get into it, I'm going to end, like the bank's going to end up foreclosing on my house, because that's all I will be spending my money on. So I've like forcefully, consciously stayed away from collecting the cards. So I'm not part of that community. That said, I have more fun on a Totodile Tales live stream during the Rip and Ship than pretty much anywhere else on the internet. It is an absolute blast. Not only is it so much fun to celebrate with everyone else when they get cards that they want, Blair himself, Totodile Tales, is such an energetic personality. He's a natural entertainer. He is just an absolute treat to watch. If you guys are not familiar with him, whether you like the cards or not, please go check him out. It is one of the most fun streams you could ever be in. There are hollows, reverse hollows, rares, ultra rares, secret rares, and oddly named shiny Pokemon. Wait. Those are radiant, right? Because I think I learned that. Like the shiny Pokemon cards are called Radiants for some reason. I think I learned that. You can't act surprised to save your life. Not much of an actor, Daylight. Well, Twilight is. Twilight is a very good actor. He's surprisingly good at acting surprised. They always have different names. Okay, Radiant, Shining. Okay, I can't keep track of it all. And then what's the thing? I heard someone talk about this when they first announced like the terrestrializing in Gen 9, that's just like the blank cards, fill in the blank. I guess there was like a set or a couple of sets where Hassan, I'm sorry. Welcome back, Hassan. Thank you for being here. Um, there was a couple sets where the Pokemon had different types, and so when Terrestrializing came out, they said, "Oh, that's like the blank cards from those sets." I can't remember what those are called. Delta, thank you. Yes, the Delta species. That's what they were called. Then I had some Mimikyu eggs. Good luck on the Mimikyu. Speaking of which, I don't know how many of y'all were here in the stream last night, but at the end we raided our good friend Shinies. And I got to hang out there for a while after stream while I was working on a couple other things and was so excited, so happy to see him hatch his shiny Mimikyu last night. I hope you guys were able to stick around long enough to see that too. First Delta species were released in 2005. It'd be super cool to see that again. I bet you. No, I'm not gonna say I bet you. I don't know about enough about the cards to say I bet you. I wouldn't be surprised if, um, since Gen 9's coming out, they're gonna somehow bring back deltas and like to relate to the terrestrializing. I don't know what they'll call them, but I bet you something to that effect will probably come back. You got your Mimikyu and DAs, nice. I got my Mimikyu versus SOS Hunt or via SOS Hunt in Ultra Sun. That was a fun hunt. Well, music paused. feel like to rest something something is just a weird gimmick. I I agree, Cujo. Um, I'm not I'm not like excited about it, but I've never been excited about the gimmicks ever since Gen 6. This is where I get a lot of people giving me funny looks. I didn't like Megas. I didn't like Z moves. I didn't like Dynamax and Gigantamax. I'm not a fan of the gimmicks that we've had since Gen 6. Um, I personally just feel it's unnecessary. And so terrestrializing, I feel the same way. It's just like it's this generation's gimmick, and like I accept it, but I'm not like excited about it. Um, that said, I am curious to see how it affects competitive. Um, wasn't into it first, but it's very much growing on me. I think it'd be yeah, exactly. It'd be wild for competitive, and yeah, it's possible that we can finally get a Crystal Onyx. That would be pretty neat. And Kirk's here. Welcome on in, Kirk. And yeah, here's my deal with Megas. Here's why I wasn't a fan. It was the fact that it was twofold. One, it took overused and overpowered Pokemon and made them even more overpowered. I'm looking at Charizard. I'm looking at Gardevoir. I'm looking at Mewtwo. I'm looking at Rayquaza. Um, it, it took Pokemon that were already powerful and then just made them more powerful. Uh, Instead of like, I mean, there were some that took meh Pokemon and made them more usable, but by overpowering the overpowered, it kind of canceled itself out, if you know what I mean. The other thing is, uh, it's just an evolution within the battle, and as a collector, I don't like that. You know, if you're going to evolve it, evolve it. Give me a straight up other Pokemon. Give me another Pokemon. Don't give me. I mean, technically, like in my mind, we'll take Charizard for example. A Mega Evolved Charizard X is another Pokemon. It is a Pokemon that Charizard evolves into, right? So just straight up make it another Pokemon. Don't make it an in-battle gimmick. That's why I. Those are the two reasons why I didn't like Megas. And I know a lot of people like Megas. It's not a very popular opinion I have, but I could have done without it. Um, it means we're going to see play of Pokemon competitive that we've never seen before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Competitive is going to be real interesting. Real interesting. Why does Mimikyu have Splash? I didn't know it did. That's a good question. Zangoose and Seviper Shinies are really good looking. I really like both of them. Wait, I can show you now. Let's pull them up real quick. I mean, I'm just resetting the game over and over. It's not like I have a lot to do. So here's Survivor, and I like the kind of like crazy neon green and purple it has going on. And then Zangoose. has this beautiful blue. Yeah, the hefty theme song. Hey, Big Cheese, you gotta take off. All right, buddy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you as always, my good friend Big Cheese. The colors pop too much for you. Do I count mythicals for the Shiny Living Dex? I count them. Well, they're in the 905. They're in the 905 Cujo. But out of the 905, there's only 886 that can be huntable. And that does include some mythicals like Arceus, Shaman, Darkrai, and for me, for my hunts, as far as I'm concerned, it includes Mew and Deoxys as well. Bug cheese, I like that, bug cheese. I hope Deerly and Floette are in Scarlet. They are permanent shiny. Yeah, they are. In Scarlet, I'm sure they will be. I can't see Daylight. I can't see Deerly and Floette in particular being version exclusives. Sarah's here. Hola, Sarah. How are you doing, my dear friend? Beautiful, wonderful person. How you doing? You don't count mythicals. You'll still hunt them, but you don't count them for the dex. Interesting, Cujo. Yeah, Daylight. I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, I can't say with 100% certainty, but I can't imagine them making Deerling and the Floette line version exclusives. So I'm sure they'll be in both games. I am doing very well, Sarah. I'm doing very well. And Sarah, you were still the talk of the town in Chemstream this morning. You brightened a lot of people's weeks yesterday. Yes, we are just 17 days away. Yeah, Sarah, you know what you did. No, Sarah gifted 70 memberships yesterday, and people were still talking about it today. There were a lot of people that that actually weren't even in the live stream yesterday, but they got the memberships, right? And so, like, if you're not in a live stream and you get a gift membership, you're more than, I think this is how it works. I don't know. I can't get gift memberships, but you get an email. You get an email that says you've been gifted memberships. And there were a lot of people that weren't in stream yesterday that came in today, and they were saying, "Hey, who gifted me a membership?" And so everyone's like, "Oh, that was Sarah. Sarah is awesome. Make sure you thank her next time you see her." JK, I don't know if that is that confirmed by Nintendo about Oricorio, or is that like a leak you heard or read or saw? I don't remember seeing anything like that from Nintendo. Just because we try and stay away from the leaks in the chat. Yeah, Sarah is an absolutely incredible person. Such a supportive person to the entire community. It was in the Team Star preview by Nintendo in that 6-minute trailer. I missed that. I missed that. Oh wait, JK, hold on. I might have misread the message. You're not saying there's a new form of Oricorio. You're just saying that Oricorio's back. Well, Sarah, you do a good job of making people around you happy, and not just because of donations or memberships. Just you being you and being the wonderful person you are makes everyone around you happy. Sarah, if you guys didn't know, is also the incredible person that made that absolutely adorable Poliwhirl holding the heart right in the middle of the screen at the bottom. Shiny Mimikyu this batch, I hope you get it. I hope you're right. And then that Poliwhirl with the heart will be the very first emote when we finally hit 1,000 subs and we get memberships. Should be using reverse psychology. Your calls are never right. Yeah, my calls are rarely ever right. Rarely ever right. But on the very rare occasion that it is right, I'm like, I'm a genius. I'm brilliant. I'm amazing. I'm magic. 420, I would be happy with that, Cujo. I would not be upset with the shiny Dragapult at 420. I'm excited to see this too. Personally, I've never seen the shiny other than the 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 little animated model we have on the screen here. Like I've never obviously seen it on my own games like in person. I've never even seen it like watching someone else's videos. Like I've never seen someone else hunt this and get it. So I'm very excited to see it. Oh my gosh, JK, was that a humble brag right there? You crack me up. My calls aren't always right either. I predicted around 1,500 eggs for shiny Ralts on my 8th Masuda hunt, and I got the shiny on just the 5th egg. Oh, you were so wrong with your prediction, JK. You took a break from Tapu Lele or 450 days and sucking the fun out of shiny hunting. I do a couple DAs every day, but I don't dedicate all my time to Tapu Lele hunting. And as miserable as that is, as miserable that sounds doing 450 DAs, Hassan has the absolute right attitude about it. It's sucking the fun out of shiny hunting, so he's no longer making his primary focus. If you ever get to a point where it's no longer fun, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from a hunt. This is all supposed to be for fun. If it's not fun, walk away. I'm not saying give up, but I'm saying take a break. Uh, 1 out of 2 because it's either shiny or it isn't. If only that were true. Yes, there are two possible outcomes. There are two possible outcomes to an encounter. It's shiny or it isn't. That does not mean that the chance is equal. It's a weighted chance. I think the shiny Virizion is green for me. It's making the noise totally not my. I mean, completely different. Yeah, yeah. You'll get it, film. You'll get it. I mean, I haven't even added up. I'm not sure how many hours the Dracloak took. I mean, I know it was 2,616 counters, but I know that was at least like 6 or 7 streams, if not more. And you figure on average 3 hours per stream. So you get the shiny under 500 encounters. I hope you're right, Sarah. That'd be amazing. I keep playing Blue Eye Cryogonal. It's supposed to be orange, right? Yes, you were looking for the orange eyes and the orange mustache and mouth. It's very, very noticeable, Daylight. Don't worry about missing it. Well, Cujo was right. He said it was either going to be shiny or it wasn't going to be shiny, and he was right. It wasn't shiny. Friendly reminder, check your DMs daily. Just missed something very important. Yep. Important to check your DMs. Daylight, are you doing wild encounters in the Crown Tundra outside of the Dynamax Adventure area? I forget what that cave's called. Is that where you're looking for Cryogonal? I know it actually spawns in a lot of different places. You've been ghosting a guy for the last 4 years. Oh my goodness. That's a long time to ghost someone. Is it really? If it gets to 4 years, is it still ghosting or is it just moving on? 16 hours. Okay. Yeah, near station. Okay, I know exactly what we're talking about, Daylight. That's where I got mine too. It was by accident. I was actually in the middle of an Amara hunt, and I was biking around, and I was trying to go around a Cryogonal, and then he moved, so I ended up running right into it, and boom, it was shiny. So that was pretty neat. How many hours is 450 DAs? Well, let's estimate. Well, Hassan, you're usually playing with NPCs, right? Um, Usually playing with NPCs, and I'm assuming you have battle animations turned off for that. So let's just say 10 minutes. Let's say 10 minutes. The Dynamax adventure. That's 75 hours. Sometimes I wish someone would DM me. You know what, Sarah? I'm gonna start DMing you more often. Seriously, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm bad at this, guys. I am bad at this, not just with Discord, but in my personal life as well. Uh, I am rarely the one to make first contact. I always respond if someone contacts me, but I don't go out of my way to make first contact as much as I should. So Sarah, you know what? I'm going to start DMing you a lot more often, just to say hi and how's your day going and all that. That's gonna be my promise to you. It's super hard for me to message people out of fear that I'm bothering them. I understand that anxiety or that hesitation, Twilight. but it's not like you're calling them, right? It's not like you're getting right in their face. You're just sending them a message they can choose to read at their own convenience. So I bet you a lot less people feel bothered by DMs than you think do. There you go, Hassan. That's some good reverse psychology right there. Wasn't able to get the shelf of Dust War last night as I kept going till midnight, but you get a face shiny Dust Skull. Okay, there you go. Saw several alphas during the 5-hour run near the Dust War. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say it. Dang. Yeah. Do it right now, Twilight. Do it. Do it right now. Go ahead and send a couple DMs to people just saying, hey, hope you're having a great day. There you go, film. There you go. Not shiny. I don't know why I'm even bothering to reset this this encounter. It's not going to end up being shiny anyway. Oh, I got you, Cujo. That's the self-centered, narcissistic side of being a streamer. You preemptively assume every message in the chat is directed at yourself. I think we're going to go to 4:35, and then I'm going to go make myself another cup of coffee. Good job, Twilight. I'm proud of you. And like not even like joking or being silly or anything like that, Twilight. I'm proud of you. And I think I'm going to do the same thing when I get off stream. Oh, film. Yeah, that is reverse psychology. Good job. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. Why does it say checking if software can be played? Because I have two Switches, and they are both linked to my same Nintendo account. And this Switch is the secondary Switch. And for some silly reason, Nintendo doesn't want multiple Switches under the same Nintendo account to be online at the same time. So every time we go to start the game, it does a quick check to make sure that my other Switch is not online. I just love talking to people, even if me and my friends are just in voice chat saying nothing for an hour straight. Just having someone around is enough for me. I agree with that, Sarah. What if the Switch is off? You mean the other Switch? The other Switch is off. The other Switch is off. It's just checking to make sure it's off. But like, if I had my Switch light on and I was connected to the internet, it would say, "Oh, play is interrupted. Your other Switch is currently on the internet." Yeah, Twilight. Actually, Sarah is 100% right. Saw a crazy event on YouTube, someone playing Shield and got back-to-back a wild, shiny Amara. If that ever happened to me, I wouldn't know how to act. That's nuts. I do have one somewhat similar story, not as insane. But it's one of those stories that you guys are just going to have to trust me. There's no way I can back this up. But I hope that I've proven myself to be a pretty trustworthy person in the community. But last summer, why don't people use voice chats in Discord? I don't know. I mean, I haven't used it in the Discord either yet. All 5 eggs in this batch will be shiny. There you go, Hassan. I love it. I love it. Hey, Chem Nation is here. What's going on, Chem? Watch this. When you find the shiny, it will be shiny. I think you might be right about that, Sensei. But yeah, I got no way to prove this. You guys are just going to have to trust me or not trust me. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. Last summer, when I was focusing on the friend safaris in X and Y, I was hunting for, I forget what it was, something in one of the grass safaris, grass friend safaris. And the odds there are 1 in 512. And so I was running back and forth in the safari, and I ran into a shiny Petalil. And I already have shiny Petalil and shiny Lilligant from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I didn't need it. So I was like, all right, forget it. So I just ran. And like as I'm running, I was like, oh, you know what? I actually still need Petalil for my national decks. I should have caught that. It would be cool to have shiny Petalil as the entry for my Pokedex. But I had already hit run, so I was like, oh well, too bad. The very next encounter was another shiny Petalil. And I was like, well, now I'm catching it. And so I caught it and registered in the Pokedex. Crazy, not as crazy as finding back-to-back Amoras, because the odds of that are a lot lower than 1 in 512, but it did happen. We do have Discord, and there is a link there if you'd like to join. I guess people don't use voice chat because you can mostly chat with everyone, and most people don't want to be first to join in. Yeah, I think there's a lot of, voice chats on Discord kind of remind me, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, they kind of remind me of middle school dances, right? They kind of remind me of middle school dances where the music's playing, everyone wants to dance, but no one wants to be the first one to go ask someone to dance. So you got the girls on one side of the room and the boys on the other side of the room, and you're waiting for someone to be brave enough to start dancing. And then once that first couple gets on the dance floor and starts dancing, then everyone else has no problem getting on the dance floor. That's what a voice chat is. Ridiculous call, all 5 eggs in this batch to be shiny. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Hassan. And I bet you're right. I bet you're right. Food incoming. All right, here we go. Oh, that is a beautiful meal, Brooke. That is a beautiful plate. Look at this beautiful plate of food. Look at that gorgeous restaurant quality plate of food right there. Oh my goodness. My only back-to-back was a double shiny Apom and Legends Arceus near the Alpha Inferno spot in Romanus Island. The crazy part, both Apom appeared shiny at the exact same time. That is nuts. I should just join the Discord voice chat and stay on mute. I mean, you can. I don't think you need to feel like you need to. Like in my limited experience with voice chats, usually what will happen, and it's totally fine if it happens here, by the way. Like I'll give you an example. Famous YouTuber Brandon R24. He has a very close-knit community. A lot of people that are good friends that have met through the community. And so a lot of times when Brandon R24 is streaming, there will also be some of the viewers, some of his community members hanging out in the voice chat together, talking and just chilling while Brandon streams. That's like my limited experience with voice chats. I don't know how many people do that like separate from the streamer streaming, but yeah, if people want to join voice chats, I'm all for it. Go for it. But no one should ever feel like they need to. And that includes you, Film. I don't want you to feel like you have to be in the voice chat. It's no problem. You did have a double shiny Apom in the Icelands, and you have a clip of it. That's awesome. You'll be back, gotta eat. All right, sounds good, Zed. Enjoy that sandwich and applesauce. Excuse me. Lunala, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, Film, feel free to hang out in the voice chat. I just don't want you to feel like you have to. That's not like a mod duty to be hanging out in the voice chat. I just don't want you to feel like you're required to. We went way over the number of encounters I said we were going to go before I got a coffee. We're going to do one more encounter. We're going to get to 4:45, and I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. You got a new mic, which will arrive tomorrow. Can't wait to test it out. Ooh, that's exciting, Sarah. Can I ask what type of mic it was? Double shiny East Sea Shellos and back-to-back Starly and Staravia. That's awesome, JK. You're absolutely wonderful and one of my favorite people ever. Ditto, Twilight. You are amazing. I really like you, kid. Alright, that was not shiny. I am going to go get another cup of coffee. I'm going to put up this amazing artwork by Froakie, and I just realized I haven't seen Froakie this week. I miss my Froakie. And Brooke's in charge. Better listen to her. You don't want to mess with her. She'll get nasty. I'll be back in a couple minutes. That is Shiny Poly World. And Lunala, welcome back in. Thank you, Twilight. Daylight's lurking. Thank you, Daylight. Oh, I'm jealous of Kirk too. Absolutely. It's a HyperX HX MIC KEY BK Quadcast standalone mic. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Cam, I don't know if you're lurking, but if you are, congrats again on the infinite this morning. What a gorgeous shiny that is. The whole line is incredible. I really think, guys, I really think Gen 8 nailed it on the shinies. I don't think there's any shinies I can think of in Gen 8 that are bad looking. Some are better than others, sure, but I don't think there's any bad ones in Gen 8. Kuja, are you asking me which DAs I have? Currently, I have Solgaleo, Tapu Fini, and Tapu Lele, I think. Yeah, Film, you're right. You are right. We got to get that corrected, don't we? Good catch. My inner grammar fairy would not be happy about that. Shiny. The only shiny legends you have are Ho-Oh and Solgaleo, and those are incredible shinies. Oh, by the way, I'm disappointed in everyone. I totally forgot to do the Flashback Friday on the community tab on Friday, and no one said a thing. Just very disappointed. It's alright, Twilight. I will forgive you this one time. Flashback Friday, Cujo, on my community tab on the channel on Flashback Friday, because I've been hunting for a couple years now. I only started streaming about 6 months ago. And I had gotten hundreds of shinies before I started streaming. And I kept pictures of every legendary that I got in the wormholes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So every Friday, as a little exercise in self-centeredness and braggadocio, I put in a picture of another shiny legend I caught in the wormholes and a little story about it. And I've been doing it every Friday for the last couple months, and I totally forgot to do it this past Friday. Just one of those things of like, in order to keep adding new content into the community tab, that's just kind of a little routine I got into. Never check community tab. That's fair. It's funny though. And okay, I know that a lot of people have community tabs now. I know that. I hope the mic quality is good. To be honest, I want to use it for stuff. Yeah, well, you'll definitely have to check it out. You'll I don't know what your setup's like, Sarah, but you might even be able to try it out like via voice chat. Like if you open up Discord on the computer and use the microphone for the voice chat, that'd be an easy way to check. Um, but yeah, so I know a lot of people have community tabs now. Not Twilight yet for some crazy reason. I think YouTube's just afraid of what Twilight would put on the community tab. But for anyone that recently got community tabs, in my limited and short amount of experience with community tabs, if you want engagement, polls. Do polls all day, every day. Polls get so much more likes and engagement and views than anything else I've put in the community tab. And if you can do picture polls, even better. When you cover songs, we need some practice and a good mic. Really, cover songs. I would love to hear that, Sarah. Yeah, like I'll put up a post in the community tab, like either just like a text post or like a picture post, and I'll get like 20, 25 likes on it. But if I do a poll, I'll still get like 20, 25, maybe 30 likes, but I'll get like 100 votes. If you post things like fart, people comment a lot, angry. Really airy. I love singing. I just don't think I'm good at it, but I want to get good at it because I really love singing. Well, you know as well as I do, Sarah, the only way to get good at something is to practice, practice, practice. I would love to be able to be a good singer. I would love to have musical talent with either an instrument or with singing. Link drop? Link drop for who? Arnie and Shrapnel, the best of friends. Larry's been lurking while she's been working and twerking. Eating some gherkins. Love you too, Amber. Should we start a hug train? Let's start a hug train. find Twilight channel. Oh, okay. Can we drop a Twilight link again, please? You have butterflies. Think about joining VC. I'm telling you, it's like who's gonna be the first one on the dance floor? Gonna head to bed. It's already past 1. Sarah, thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always an honor to have you in the stream. I hope you have a lovely night's sleep. And don't be surprised if you have a DM for me tomorrow. The voice chat's open. The voice chat's always open, Amber. As far as I know, it should be. Oh, and Daylight, thank you for the hug and the $20. That was very nice of you. Yeah, we should make a Twilight command. Do you want to make that film? You know what? No. I'm getting rid of that one. I don't like that message. God of coffee. It's been a while, my friend. Doing some stream hopping. It's pretty late. I've got a big day tomorrow, but I'm saying a quick hello. God of coffee. Good to see you. Having some coffee myself right now. Thank you for popping in. Hope you've been doing well. Don't know much about him. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Ari, do you want to make a command for your boy Twilight? Give him a like and some luck before I head out. I appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, guys, mods that are here, feel free to make whatever commands you want. It's whatever you guys want to do it. Don't feel like you have to get an okay from me first. If you want to make a command, whether it's for one of our friends or if it's just a funny command, do it. Your hip's been killing you. I know what's going on. You're getting old. Welcome. Strange aches that just show up out of nowhere and disappear a couple days later, and then pop back up a few weeks later and then disappear again. You get to a point, Amber, when you realize that those getting old aches and pains are a little bit freeing because at least you don't have to worry about what's causing it and you just accept that they are. You're like, oh, that's just because I'm old. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just old now. And you just kind of, roll with it. We're about to get 4 fart commands, probably so. Yeah, Twilight is super old. That's honestly, Amber, there might be a little bit something to that too. Mary, I love that. Did y'all notice I changed the overlay back to pre-spooky overlay? Yeah, your hips do a lot of moving. A lot of moving hips when you're having a child. I bet your Dragapult will shine first. Twilight, I'm not gonna lie. I hope you're right. But I guess we both have an equal chance, right? Because it could show up at any time, so we're on equal footing. Now, in a perfect world, Twilight, I would love for you and I to get it at the very exact same time, which will be as soon as this reset ends. You've done more encounters. Yeah, you probably have at this point, because I've only been doing them on stream. So yeah, you've probably done a lot more encounters than me. Certified Grass Toucher, Jared Noah Long. What is going on? Welcome on in, my friend. And Fidgets. What's going on, Fidgets? How you doing? Good to see both of you. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're both having a terrific Tuesday. Welcome to November. Yes, I would love for the Virizion to appear in the next check for you as well, Phil. I would love for all three of us to get our targets at the exact same moment. Hello, November. Oh, guys, since he's no longer here, can we talk about Big Cheese Thrifts for a second? Now, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because my best friend and I are getting together tomorrow night since we couldn't get together last night. But I know a lot of y'all see Big Cheese Thrifts in other streams. You see them in Chemnation's stream. You see them in Puffin's stream. You see them in Shining Umbreon's stream. Yeah, what's with that guy? Tomorrow is both his birthday and his anniversary. So if you see him, please wish him a happy birthday and or a happy anniversary. And it's 8 days until Fidget's birthday, so that's the 9th? That'll be next Wednesday? Okay, perfect. Happy anniversary, but not happy birthday. It's one or the other. Pick which one you want. I will give you one, you choose. Okay, it's the 9th, alright. Kirk, I bet you enjoyed your dinner. Hefty, would you like to see Twilight's feet? No? But welcome on in, Birdie. Good to see you. You have to be right back. Okay. Twilight has socks on right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. Chicken drumstick with roasted green beans and carrots. And it looked amazing, Kirk. I'm so jealous of you. I'm going to microwave hot dogs after stream. Shout out to hot dogs. How about it? So what's the word I'm looking for? Have I converted anybody to the coleslaw and ketchup hot dog yet? Has anyone tried that? Turkey sandwich with mayo and ketchup. I'm a huge ketchup fan. I don't know if I would do ketchup on turkey. That's I don't know about that. Coleslaw is an abomination to food. Oh my gosh, Kirk. What? You've been eating that for years? Nice, Verby. Then you know. Then you know. Caramelized onions and pierogies. I do want to try that, Kev, because I do like caramelized onions and pierogies. I've never combined those three together, and I do want to try that. I keep, I only ever think about when I'm sitting right here, and I never think about it while I'm at the grocery store. Actually, I don't have to think about when I'm at the grocery store. I just happen to be out of bread right now. But I do want to do the PB and mayo sandwich. Toasted PB and mayo sandwich. Oh my gosh, we're getting raided. Cold, welcome on in. Zen, welcome in. AJ, welcome on in. Darian18, welcome on in. There's Zorro Gaming. What's going on, Zorro? Welcome on in. Thank you all for coming on in from that raid. Hope the raid was well. Guinea Gamer Pig, what's going on? Good to see you. Crocky, hello, hello, hello. Boyd is here again. Good to see you again, Boyd. Hope stream went well. What were you guys doing? And for all y'all that just came in, my name is Hefty. I like to hunt shiny Pokemon. Right now we are trying to finish up the Galar Shiny Living Dex. I'm riding on the coattails of famous YouTubers Chemnation and Brandon R24. They started working on finishing their Galar decks, and I said, hey, you know what? I should do that too. So that's what we're trying to do. We're going for Dragapult right now. It's my first ever soft reset strong spawn hunt, so that's pretty exciting. And it's one of the 4 left that we need. We need this, we need Sinistea, and we need the 2 Reggies. Grandpa Darian, you like Hefty? He's old like you. Darian, I already apologize for what you've had to go through, and I empathize with everything that you've gone through. Welcome on in, Darian, my new bestie. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Thank you, Zorro, again for the raid. That was extremely kind. A lot of amazing people streaming right now, and I'm honored that you chose us. And for everyone on my end, please click that link that Kirk has dropped a couple times and go check out our friend Zorro. Yeah, how was stream? What was going on? One time you ate a bunch of plants from the Canadian Tire Garden Center. Twilight. Every day, I don't think it's possible to be prouder of you. And then you say something like that, and there's just a new level of pride I have for you, Twilight. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with everyone. You were hunting Pumpkaboo. All right. Was that in Sword and Shield? How many encounters did you get through? I'm assuming you didn't get it yet, so otherwise you probably would have led with that. But how are we looking? How many encounters we at? 320 eggs, no shiny. Still under odds. Still under odds. I wish you an early shiny on your next stream for that. And that's a gorgeous shiny. I absolutely love the purple pumpkin. This is a senior stream at 5 a.m. How about it, Busy? Yeah, Darian, very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. We'll be going here for probably about another half hour, and then we're going to take this amazing amazing energy we got in the chat right now. And we're going to go raid somebody else and bring that energy and positivity and fun over there. And yes, like Zen says, make sure you check out Zoro if you haven't already. You'll enjoy his vibes. Zen approved. 4 hours already. My goodness, Twilight. Yeah, I can't believe we've been going for 2.5 hours already. I feel like we just started. Joyce, what's going on, Joyce? Stopped in because you're at work. I hope work is going well, Joyce. And thank you for everything you do at your job. I am so much in awe and appreciation for people like yourself and people like Kirk and the work that you do for the community. So thank you so much for everything you do. Not as bad tonight. That's good. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure yesterday was crazy. Let me go ahead and drop a Dark Moon Sylveon link as well. Our very own, our dear friend Joyce, aka Dark Moon Sylveon, is a streamer now. It's official. She's even gotten shinies on stream. So please go check her out. And Poca CJ coming by with the like. Thank you so much, Poca CJ. Poca CJ, I just want to say how much I appreciate you. You're a busy guy. You can never stay too long, but you always stop by every stream and say hello and hit that like button, and I really appreciate that. Don't think it goes unnoticed. Sparky Miss Magius. Congrats on the Sparky. I'm praying to our Lord and Savior Arcus for you to get that shiny soon. Thank you, Zoro. I appreciate that, buddy. Now, our good friend Sarah said that we were going to get this in under 500 encounters. We're about to find out if she was full of it. Every time I see you live, I gotta drop a like because Razzie says so. And that's why we love Razzie. Oh my goodness, we are getting another raid. Blue Jay, welcome on in. Cooper Kaplan, welcome on in, my friend. Ethan, what's going on, Ethan? Matt reached 1,000 subs today. Congratulate him when he gets here. Thank you for letting me know, Blue Jay. I will. That's awesome. Shiny Ho-Oh, welcome on in. That's amazing. That's amazing. Is anybody else feeling the love right now? Is anyone else feeling this amazing vibe we got going on right now? There's the man, the myth, the legend himself, Matthew Prime. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, Matthew Prime. And I heard a rumor that someone may have hit 1,000 subs today. Congratulations, buddy. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Congratulations so much. Let's get some Matthew Prime hype in the chat. Go nuts, go crazy. Let's see some hype emojis in the chat for a minute. Let's just freak out. Let's just go freaking nuts. Oh, Matthew, that's unnecessary but appreciated. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, just blow it up. Just blow up the chat for a minute. The man deserves it. So other than hitting that incredible milestone, Mr. Matthew Prime, what were you doing on the stream today? Blue Jay, I knew I recognized that name. I knew I recognized that name. For everyone that just came in on that incredible raid, if you don't know me, my name is Hefty. I like to hunt for shiny Pokemon. Right now, we are trying to finish off the Galar decks. We got 4 left. We're going for shiny Dragapult right now, which is our first ever strong spawn soft reset hunt. Hoping to get it soon. Obviously, every shiny hunter hopes to get it soon. After we get this one, all we got left is Sinistea and the 2 Reggies. And I'll probably do Sinistea off stream because, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Skull, my good friend, it's been forever. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome on in. Flora Animations, welcome in. Cosmic Eevee, welcome in. Restricted Nuggies, welcome on in. Tyler, Totodile Tales is back. Welcome on in, everybody. And there she is, Bree the Struggle Bug. What is going on? Mikey Johnson, hello. Welcome on in. My goodness, what a stream it has been. This is crazy. Guys, go sub to Matthew Prime. Go sub to Bree the Struggle Bug if you aren't already. Spicy Hyena, welcome on in, buddy. Incredible raiders. I mean, incredible streamers. So nice that they both rated us back to back there. So many amazing people that are streaming right now, and they chose to rate us, which is quite an honor. Mage, welcome on in. Shining Quaxley, hello. I know you guys just heard this, but I'm going to say it again for everyone that came in on Bree's raid. If you don't know me, my name is Hefty. I'm a shiny hunter. We're finishing up the Galar decks. We got 4 left to do before Scarlet and Violet come out. We're going for Dragapult right now via a strong spawn soft reset hunt. First one that we've done on stream. Actually, the first one I've ever done. Hoping to get it soon. If you guys are interested in what Pokemon I still need shiny, because I don't want to brag, but if you look right here, you'll see the shiny living dex is 856 out of 905. If you want to know which ones we have left, put exclamation point followed by the name of a region, and you can see which ones we have left. And Mage coming in with the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Mage. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Whew. My goodness, so much happening in such a short amount of time. Ben B, welcome on in. But Bree, what were you streaming? Were you doing a curry hunt, or were you doing something else? And anyone that just came in on that raid, you know what? We're going to do a little networking here. We're going to do a little cross-streaming, I guess, technically. Actually, that's what it is. Right before you guys came in, Bree's group, we got a raid from Matthew Prime, another great streamer. If we can drop that link again. We got a raid from Matthew Prime, and not only did he raid us, not only is he a great guy, he just hit 1,000 subs today, so we are celebrating that as well. 905, are you doing every single shiny Pokemon? That's the eventual goal. There are technically 886 huntable shiny Pokemon right now. There are some mythicals and things like that that are shiny locked. So out of that 886 that are huntable, we're at 856. We got 30 left. The remaining 19, we're just not going to be able to get quite yet. Yes, and Zoro Gaming a few minutes before that. A few minutes before Matthew Prime, Zoro Gaming came in. Let's go ahead and drop another Zoro Gaming link as well. Let's all just be one big happy family now. We're like 4 families all hanging out together. Everyone brought a dish. We're trying new foods. Let's see what we got to offer here. And yeah, I guess, you know, you guys are doing a better job of hyping me up than I am myself. If you like the content, if you like the vibes, if you like the amazing copyright-free synthwave music playing in the background, if you like getting hugs nonstop in the chat, I'd appreciate it if you would think about hitting that like button and maybe even hitting that subscribe button. That would be pretty neat. We're at 859 subs now, thanks to Mage. Uh, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hit 1,000 subs before Scarlet and Violet come out, but it'd be really neat if we could hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. And if you could help out, I would really appreciate it. What's going on? Do I accept trade Chinese? No, that's a very, very nice offer, Blue Jay. But like Film said, I do like to get them on my own. I'm weird like that. I really like to have a shiny with the original trainer name of Hefty because I'm a complete narcissist. 863? 800? Are you kidding me? 863? Holy smokes. That means there are 5 of you out there whose subscriptions might be set to private, and you guys came in and you hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate you so much for doing that. And don't feel pressured. I'm never going to ask you to do anything you don't want to do, but if you feel comfortable just saying hi, I'm one of those new subs, I'd love to thank you in person. I got to go finish homework, unfortunately, but I'll try and come back. It's such a positive stream. Blue Jay, would love to see you back here again, buddy. You're welcome here anytime. I typically stream Tuesdays and Wednesday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. That said, I will not be streaming tomorrow because, long story, I had to reschedule something. And then we also stream on Saturday and Sunday mornings from 9 a.m. to noon Eastern. So you're more than welcome to come to any of those streams. We also, on Saturday nights, stream non-Pokemon content. Right now, we're about halfway through playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We've played through the Aqua storyline, and we're about halfway done with the Ventus storyline. If you know Kingdom Hearts, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know Kingdom Hearts, what I said probably just sounded like nonsense. But yeah, please feel free. Skull, you are not a new sub. Don't be silly. Your allergies are kicking in. I'm sorry to hear that, Shining Quaxley. I can't believe we're at 863 subs. You guys are insane. You guys are absolutely insane. What a powerful, powerful triple raid. You've watched every Kingdom Hearts stream? Oh my gosh, Skull, you are not lying. You were not lying when you told me the other week that you've been lurking. Holy smokes. My good buddy Skull. I miss you, buddy. 1063, that's nuts. That's nuts. Yes, you are back. Reunited, and it feels so good. There's a you're too sweet. You've been a secret sub for a while. Oh, Quaxley. Quaxley, you've been sneaky. Sneaky Quaxley. Oh, Cookie Eater's playing Sword now. Oh, Twilight, I'm sorry. I know you asked that a couple times. I saw it and just never got to the point where I could answer that, and I forgot. I'm sorry. Hey, Benny! Benny, welcome on in. Do I intend doing a strong spawn hunt? So, yeah, probably. I don't know when. It depends, because I'm not sure if we're going to finish the Galar decks before Scarlet and Violet comes out. And then, obviously, that's going to take precedent, or not precedent. That's going to take a priority. But probably do a strong spawn for Conkeldor. Maybe a strong spawn for Caracosta if my current Tortuga hunt doesn't pan out. There's a few others we could probably do. You've been lurking, Cookie. I appreciate the lurks. You came to enjoy the stream. I appreciate it, Benny. I hope you do enjoy it. But yeah, we're going to be streaming for about another 18 minutes or so, and then we're going to take this incredible energy I'm feeling right now from all of y'all, and we're going to take it over to another streamer and just have a big old love fest. Oh my goodness, Skull with the swears, dropping the butt. I do have Sesame Street socks. I got my Grover socks on right now. They are easy hunts. They're definitely easy hunts. And it gives me a lot more time to interact with the chat. Oh my goodness, Amber. Yum, yum, yum. Those are some good pictures. Oh my gosh, Busy. Oh my gosh, Busy. I freaking love you. I was reading all about that at the end of the workday. I felt this never happens. This never happens. I fell into a Twitter hole reading about the new Twitter blue. You crack me up. Hash brown casserole, it looks delicious. Shiny Cornholio 84, what is going on? Thank goodness you're here, because I need some shiny TP for my shiny bunghole. Cosmic Eevee, what's going on? Skull, did you ever watch Beavis and Butthead? Beavis would get all hopped up on caffeine and put his his shirt over his head and say, "I am the great Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole." And now we have shiny Cornholio 84, who brings the shiny TP. Daylight, you're out. Why are you out? What'd I do? What'd I do? I take it back. Whatever I did, I take it back, Daylight. Don't leave me. I need you. What did you miss? Zed, we got a triple raid. We got a freaking triple raid from Zoro Gaming, Matthew Prime, and Bree the Struggle Bug, and my head exploded. Yeah, Amber, I might have added the shiny bunghole on my own, but I couldn't resist. Yeah, I don't know what I took back, but I totally take it back, Daylight. 4 raids. Oh my gosh, now I feel horrible, Busy. Who am I forgetting about? Who raided us earlier? Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. Streamer brain is such a real thing. That. Which Matt? You don't mean Matthew Prime. That's one of the 3 I just said. No shiny luck yet, Zed. No shiny luck yet. Yeah, Zora, Matthew, and Bree are the 3. But, oh my gosh. It would not surprise me if I forgot a 4th. My brain is just swimming right now. You know what? I literally have Post-its right here. I have Post-its on my desk. I need to start writing down raids so I make sure I don't forget anybody. Want to eat some crab legs with me at some sketchy Chinese buffet? I appreciate the offer, Cookie. I'm going to take a rain check on that. Need to make a command from me? Oh, cool, cool. That'd be nice. That's, I'm very honored. Very honored, Lunala. Alright, if for some crazy reason we do not get the shiny in the next 13 minutes, we will continue this hunt on Saturday. On Saturday morning, Eastern Time. But there's still a possibility. Hey, how about that? We've checked 517. How cool would that have been? How's Hefty Dad and Hefty Mom? They're doing well. Hefty Mom is sick right now. But she's just relaxing at home, catching up on TV shows and everything. She actually texted me about half an hour ago, telling me about this new movie on Netflix I need to watch. Your mom's homemade applesauce is so good. I bet. I bet. Shout out to Zed's mom. Zed's mom is amazing. Happy Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, let me start over. I'm not the best with Spanish pronunciation. Happy Dia de los blah, 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 blah. Happy Dia de los Muertos. Happy Dia de los Muertos to you too, Cosmic TV. Maleficent. Maleficent's great. Maleficent's like the best Disney villain ever. This has been a great stream. You guys brought the energy today. My goodness. What starter am I choosing? Whoops. I am going to be starting with Sprigatito. Starting with Sprigatito. I think all three starters look great, but I think Sprigatito is adorable, and I've never, out of all the generations, and I've been playing since the first gen, I've never done a first playthrough on a game with a grass starter. Is there any significance in why you lead with Raichu? There is, Twilight, and thank you for asking. I'm leading with Raichu because when the shiny shows up, the first thing I want to do is I want to Thunder Wave it. So I'll Thunder Wave it, and then I will switch over to actually, you know what? I want to do something real quick. Thank you for asking that because I want to test something out. We're going to do a quick trial run. I want to see what False Swipe does to Dragapult. Alright, let's, I mean, I don't have to Thunder Wave it. Let's go to Pangoro. False Swipe has no effect unless you have a Soakmon, or if your Pangoro has Scrappy. They are all cute, Luna. Alright, so it's that, or at least that one was faster than me. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely False Swipe it. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll Thunder Wave it, I'll switch to Pangoro, I'll False Swipe it into yellow, and then I'll switch to Chandelure. Or Forest Curse Mon. That's correct, Cam. That's another option. Ben got a gym badge. Congratulations, Ben. Congratulations on the gym badge. Hope Heptimon get better. Thank you very much, Benny. I appreciate that. Or Foresight. Good call, Jamantha. Jamantha 1. Foresight would be good too. Guys, I think we might need to drop a couple more links. I think we've had a couple people lurking here that we need to give shout outs to. You're a coward who has an extra Master Ball. I don't think it's coward. I think you misspelled awesome dude. You're an awesome dude that has extra Master Ball. Yeah, I didn't know Jamantha 1 was here either. But yeah, thank you, Ron. Jamantha 1 and Chem Nation. Guys, if you don't know Jamantha 1, he is Gage Perez's twin brother. He does not play Pokemon. He plays everything other than Pokemon, and he's got a little bit of a potty mouth, so heads up on that. But he does stream awesome content. Right now, he is working on The Last of Us 2. He was streaming that earlier today. And then, of course, there is also our good friend Chem Nation. You've probably heard of him. He is the godfather, the OG in our community. Very nice guy. Streams Pokemon content every Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time for this week. For this week only, it's Central Daylight Time. Next week, it'll be Central Standard Time. Fantastic guy, personal role model and mentor to me. And I don't know why I'm hyping him up so much, because if you like shiny Pokemon and you're on YouTube, you're probably already subscribed to him. But thank you guys. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you guys being here, and you're probably mad that I drew so much attention to you, but that's just how I roll. Cam totally copied you with the whole being Canadian thing. I know, Twilight. And then Shiny has jumped on that too. And Cold, it's everyone wants to be like Twilight. Then just don't. Next week it won't matter. I can't thank you guys enough for being here today. I really appreciate you guys being here. Won't be able to join the rave. I'll see you the next streamer in the morning. Sounds good. Real quick, Darkmoon Sylveon, before you take off, before you go back to work, do you know when the next time is you're going to be streaming? After we love you. Aw, Zed, I love you too, buddy. Tomorrow, alright. Darkmoon Sylveon will be streaming tomorrow. And Daylight, thank you again for the hug and the $20. I appreciate that. Sometimes then I can't tell when you're trolling or not. If you really don't know, so basically it comes down to this. Way back in the day when agriculture was a bigger deal I should say bigger deal, when technology wasn't as advanced and the people in the agriculture sector, like farmers and everything, had to do everything by daylight, in the spring and in the fall, they would change the time by an hour to allow themselves an extra hour of daylight in order to harvest the crops. Nowadays, it's not so big of a deal because of technology, light, etc. And it's become more of kind of a pain in the tuchus that twice a year we have to change the clocks by an hour. So in the US, there's actually legislation that has been passed by the House, and I think it needs to be ratified by the Senate, if I remember correctly, that starting in fall of 2023, we will no longer be doing the time change. But that's what it is. That's what it is. So like in the spring, we spring forward an hour. So at like 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning in the spring, the clocks will change immediately from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. And then in the fall at 2 a.m. on a Sunday, the clocks will change from 2 a.m. back to 1 a.m. immediately. And it's just to provide an extra hour of daylight so that the farmers, like, 100 years ago or whatever, would be able to have more time to harvest those crops when the sun was still out. Yeah, actually, Jamantha 1, I didn't know about it either. I found out about that in, believe it or not, Chem Nation stream. Um, uh, uh, Kem was off on one of his tirades and it got brought up. And I looked into it because I thought it was one of those things that sometimes people say things in chat and they don't really have all the facts or they don't know exactly what they're talking about. I think we all know what I'm talking about. And I looked it up and yeah, like it's not like 100% official yet, but it looks like more than likely when we get to this point next year, we're not going to change the clock. So how do we relate to Razzie and Kem? Kem, Kem's biggest pet peeve in the world is people saying standard time when it's actually daylight time. So from spring to fall, we're in daylight time. From fall to spring, we're in standard time. And there is nothing that gets under Kem's skin more than when people say standard when they should say daylight. And if you know our friend Razzie, you can imagine that Razzie likes to have fun with that. And that's where it all came from. Unfortunately, guys, though, if you can hear this song, this is the song that is the countdown, that is the last one. We're going to be ending the stream here in a couple minutes. I want to take this chance to thank everyone for being here. You all are incredible, incredible people. I want to thank all our new subs. Can I get a final sub check? Where are we at now? Are we still at 863? I want to thank all the mods for doing an incredible job. I especially want to thank Zorro Gaming, Matthew Prime, and Bree the Struggle Bug for those incredible, incredible back-to-back-to-back raids. 863. Okay, I want to thank the 8 subs that we got over the course of the stream. That's absolutely massive. And I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone for being here and hanging out. Making the last 3 hours go by super fast. You guys are just absolutely incredible. But we're gonna get ready to go on a raid here. We're gonna go up to, I think we can get to 540. We're gonna get to 540 checks and we're gonna go on a raid. If you want to come on the raid, that's fantastic. There's only 2 things I ask if you come on the raid with us. 1, make sure to hit that like button on the raid that we go to. That really helps out streamers. That's the best thing you can do. And 2, put in the chat !hefty hype. And we're going to put that in the chat once and only once. Why once? Because we're not spammers. That's not who we are. That's not what we do. But please join me on the raid if you'd like to. I got to find a raid target. I need to find someone that we can share these incredible vibes with. You guys are just absolutely vibing the heck out of tonight. And I want to share this with the world. We got one. We got one. I know who we're gonna raid. Maybe not. Give me a second, chat. I can't see you at the moment. Let me just do this. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. We got a target. We got a target. Um, and that's not shiny. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for putting up with me. What are we at now? How many encounters are we at? 539. All right, we'll do one more encounter. One more encounter. Take it up to 440 or 540. But thank you guys so much for chilling with me. We're gonna go on a raid here after this last check. QB Flamingo. I remember Dairy Mock. Haven't seen Dairy Mock in a while. Thanks for the fun stream, nerd. Zen, I love you. I love you, buddy. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I can't thank everyone enough. This has been an amazing stream. Uh, but we're gonna go share these amazing vibes with somebody else, and that was not shiny. All right, we got 27 people in here right now. My goodness, 27 people. All right, we're gonna. What happened to him? We're gonna go on a raid. This is somebody new. Let's go say hello to a new friend. No, wait, I think. Hold on. Gosh dang it. See? Yeah, I think he just ended. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go with the backup. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Here's the link. Thank you. Thank you for being patient. This was a rough one, but thank you guys for being patient. Here's the link. Put in that hashtag hefty hype once and only once. Why once? Because we're not spammers. That's not what we do. That's not who we are. Let's go share some love with a new friend. And I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Do something nice for someone tomorrow just because it's the right thing to do and for no other reason. I love you all. Take care. Be good and goodbye.